What you doing? What you doing? You wanna go fish today? Yeah? Hey, you wanna go fish? You wanna go fish today? You wanna go fish today? I know you wanna go fish today. Yeah. Yeah. Fishing today. Woo.
How's it going, YouTube? Definitely been a while since I've been on here. Usually just using more Instagram and stuff, which I know a lot of you guys are into. You guys have been really great on there. Thanks for all the support on there. But I really want to start using some YouTube more. So I'm making this video, kind of letting you know about what the future of my YouTube is gonna be. So in this video, we'll talk about that, future YouTube. We'll go over some reviews on some baits that, I don't know why this camera's moving so much. There we go. Some baits that I've been using lately. We'll go over Zoom, a little bit of Lake Fork Trophy Lures, Tightline's UV, and then the new company that's coming out. This is kind of a sneak peek for it. Bank Runner Fishing. You guys should definitely check that out. And then just kind of some other stuff that's just been really working for me lately. We'll also go over, I got a kayak, just got a kayak. Had some issues with that. We'll kind of go over that. It's a pretty funny story. But we'll get into the review right now. So we'll start off with some Zoom. So there's a couple baits that I've been liking lately. Zoom, just like, it's not a bait that I've really liked in the past. A bait company I'm talking about. It just kind of, it just seems like one of those things that, like, they only have a couple things, lots of colors of them, but they just, like, I just never really got into them. But I went down to Lake Fork this year, which some of you guys saw on my Instagram. Just an awesome time down there. And I use mainly Zoom products, and we crushed them down there. Some huge fish. We didn't catch a lot of them, but they were huge fish. So we'll kind of go over what I think of them and stuff. I only have 4 or 5 different types of them here. I'm kind of running out of stuff. I need to go to Cabela's tonight, actually, pick up some stuff. But here is the Zoom Trickworm. This is brown pumpkin right here. You can see it's pretty thick up in this region. It's a flat bottom, which I never really liked, but I mean, it's pretty nice when you're Texas rigging, Carolina, drop shot, something like that. The back of it's a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can really see it too much, but it's pretty thin down in this region right here. And then it gets thicker up here and thicker up here. But I've been using this Texas rig drop shot mainly. Comes in a 20 pack. It's a pretty cheap bait, actually. I think run anywhere between $3 and $5, depends where you're going from. And I mean, for 20 of them, that's a good deal. But I mean, I've been slaying them on the Trickworm. I usually use the brown pumpkin, which is down there, I just showed you, or the green pumpkin green right there. It's kind of the same exact thing, but it's got a lot of green flakes, like a lot of them. I've never seen so many in a bait. Those have been really good for me. Texas rig drop shot. I went to Quincy, if you guys know. If you're from around the metro area of Denver, it's a little east, kind of near Parker. And I mean, there's some big fish in there, and we went out there. We caught some nice ones on the Trickworm drop shotting. So that's a good bait. Next thing we'll go over is the Zoom Fluke. The Zoom Fluke, my favorite color is definitely the watermelon seed right here. It's kind of a lighter color than I'm used to. You can obviously tell I've used quite a bit of them. I only have about 8 or 9 left. This comes in, I don't know, this does not come in the 20. This is actually a 10 pack, so I haven't used too many of them. But I usually use the Fluke. The Fluke, actually, I use as a trailer sometimes. If I'm really trying to target some power fishing, I'll put it on a jig head, or not a jig head, a jig. or a chatterbait, something like that. So the fluke, that's a good one. It's kind of its cousin, I guess. The super fluke, that I use that weightless, and I mean I can crush some fish some days. Here's the super fluke. This is watermelon red. You can see it's a lot thicker up in this region. It's got the split in the middle for the hook. It's good weedless. Like I said, weightless. It's a real good bait. This one also comes in the 10-pack. This one I got for $5 in Lake Fork. That's expensive for them, actually. They usually run high $3, $4 around that region, I'm pretty sure. I'll link all that below. The last thing with Zoom that I never really thought would work is the Zoom Centipede. It's a weird bait right here. You can see that right there. It's a weird looking bait. It's got tons of ribs on it. It's flat on one side. You can see this side right here is a little forked out. This side is flat. I mean, it's not very big, as you can see. And I just I never thought anything of this bait. I never used it before. And then I went down to Lake Fork, and they were telling us just Zoom Centipede is working and working. Watermelon red was really working. So it's like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So put it on a 4-aught hook, 1/4 ounce bullet weight Carolina rigged, about a 1 or 2 leader, and then 2 little orange beads, and we just casted it. I think it's the northern part of the lake, a lot of trees in that area, and it was just ridiculous. These giant fish would eat this little bait. I think my dad caught close to a 10-pounder on it. I caught a 9.26 or something around there. Definitely broke my PB from Colorado, so that was awesome. Just on this little thing. And then I got back to Colorado after that, like a week trip, and then I went to West Virginia for a little bit. Didn't fish at all there, which was a shame, but when I got back to Colorado at the beginning of the summer, I was like, I'll try this a little bit. I tried it Texas rigged with a 3-aught hook, because the fish are a little bit smaller, way smaller actually here. But I mean, I wasn't really getting them. So then I tried it wacky rigged, and I mean, this thing has a lot of action for it. So they chomped it up. I don't really use it too much anymore. I've been kind of trying some other things. I haven't really used soft plastics that much this year, actually. But that's kind of all the Zoom stuff I've been using this year that have really worked well. The next bait company I'll go over is the Lake Fork Trophy Lures. I got a chance to visit that place when I was down in Lake Fork, which is an awesome place. I mean, if you guys are ever down there, check it out. It's a really cool place. People are super nice down there. It does smell like garlic all the time down there because their baits are highly infused with garlic. I picked up a lot of them, but I mean, I've used quite a bit. But I'll kind of go over the stuff I haven't used as much, and it's not because I don't like them. It's just I haven't really got the chance to go over them. So the first one is the ring fry, 4-inch. This is watermelon red right here, and I mean, it's a hefty looking bait. I'm gonna try it wacky rigged actually. I think that I can get some fish. It kind of looks like the centipede mixed with a Senko. It's super garlicky. This comes in an 8-pack, so not too many of them, but I mean, they're worth it, these Lake Fork lures. So I haven't really tried that. I'm not gonna do a review if I have. I literally have not tried it one time. So that one, it looks like a good bait. But the other one is, I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of like a Senko. It's just like a Senko, but it's got this rib action in the middle. It makes it kick out a lot. I would not do it wacky rig because I mean it doesn't have any action then. Do a Texas rig definitely. I'd put probably a 2 or 3-aught on this. This is the 5-inch one, I believe. I think they come in 4, 5, and 6. I've not tried this one actually. I've been kind of staying away from Senkos. Not anything against them, I love them, but I mean I've used them so much in the past years that I just want to try something different. So this is another one. I don't remember what it's called. It's a pretty good looking lure. The other one is the Lake Fork Creature, something like that. It's a smaller bait profile. It's got 2 legs on this, 2 paddle tail legs on the side that will just kick and kick and kick and kick, and then it has one of those curly tail things on the end. I stick that thing on the back of a jig or a chatterbait, and it kicks up so much water with that. The fish just, they hate it. They'll eat that thing up so fast. So I love that one. I don't have any more actually. I used all of them, and I really crushed them here in Colorado. I didn't use them at all down in Lake Fork, but in Colorado I just crushed them. So some more lures to go over. I don't really have too many more Lake Fork lures. I used them all. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I had a needleworm. That's it, the needleworm. I should actually have some more. I think there might be in my kayak actually. It's a 9-inch needleworm. I haven't really used it too much, but it's a real thin looking worm. It's a pretty cool looking worm, but if you ever get a chance, if you go down to Lake Fork, definitely check them out. They're an awesome company. The next baits I'll go over is Tightline UV. I get these through Lunker Brag. Go check them out, Instagram, their store, I think it's lunkerbrag.com. They got a lot of awesome baits there. I love using their stuff that they sell on there. These don't smell very good. So Tightline UV, they have UV injected right into them, so that's pretty cool. This is the Big Fat Jerk. This comes in a 5 count. It's just a weird looking color. Let's see if we can kind of, there we go. Like, it's a weird looking color. Big ol' fluke kind of bait. It's got the rib in the middle of it to put the hook in. I have not used this bait very much. It's just a weird color. Got it through Lunker Brag, right when they came out. Just kind of got all Tightline UV. Wanted to try it all out. This is one of the ones I have not tried out very much. I have tried it early night, kind of around 8 or 9 o'clock, and I have caught some nice fish off of it. But other than that, I don't really use it too much. But so it's a good looking bait. I mean, the color is just weird on it. That's what I don't really know about it. The other one is the Wanko, 5-inch Wanko. I don't use this one too much because, like I said, the color is weird. This is chartreuse, but if I'm gonna get some more of these. I mean, look at how weird that thing is. It's got whiskers on it, and I mean, Texas rig, this thing is a weird looking bait. I mean, look at it when it goes around like that. But I'm gonna get kind of blue and black colored ones. I think I'll crush them on that, but this is the chartreuse one. I just don't really like chartreuse too much, but I mean, it's a good bait right there. It's a weird looking bait, definitely unique. The other one is the finesse worm, 6-inch finesse worm. I absolutely love these baits. If I fish a pressure, oh, this one's broken. If I fish a pressured pond, I love these baits. They're just like the trick worm. A little bit smaller bait profile though. They kind of kick right through the water, right through the weeds and stuff. This is the purple color. It's got some turquoise kind of flakes in it. I love the purple one. My favorite is Alabama Blood. They're currently out of stock at Lunker Brag, so I'm trying to get them to get some more of them because I think I bought just about every single one that they have. I love using them at pressure ponds. The pressure ponds, I really stick with finesse more than power fishing. It seems like they kind of real picky at these ponds. So those work pretty good. the other bait, like the Wanko, it's a unique bait. It's mixed with, it's the big fat jerk again, but it's got the whiskers in it. I have not used this one too much as well. It's just kind of one of those things. I think I have to try it to get into it. It just seems like such a weird bait to me. That I just don't really, I don't know about it. I'll probably stick it on the back of a chatterbait or something sometime soon and see what happens with it. So that's kind of all the Tightline UV that I'll go over. It's kind of what I use. The other one, I only have one more, is a Yum chunk, 2.76 inch chunk. I put this thing on the back of a chatterbait right there. A lot of the fish you guys have been seeing on my Instagram have been on the chatterbait lately, and I've been putting this thing on the back of it, and it has that weird action with the legs. It kicks out. It's a perfect size for a trailer, but it's been a great bait for me. So speaking of the chatterbait, I love my chatterbaits. I have a whole box of them. I bought about 20 of them from Cabela's. When I looked in here, I saw this is the Zoom Horny Toad. I used this one down in Lake Fork as well, and it was awesome. You just run this thing around some pads, and it'll smash it. This is watermelon red. I dipped the end of it in chartreuse. This is a 5/0 hook, so you need to use a massive hook for it. But I mean, it's a good little bait. I totally forgot about this one. But like I was saying with the chatterbaits, I got about 20. This is probably my least favorite color in the chatterbait, the chartreuse white. This is a 1/8 ounce, I think, maybe 1/4 ounce. I don't know. It's just the white one. I use a little bit more now since I'm fishing some shad stocked lakes. This one's a little bit better, I think. It's just the all white chatterbait. This is the 1/4 ounce one. I think it's a little bit better than the chartreuse white one, but I don't really use the white ones too much. I stick to kind of the darker colors like this. I don't really remember what this one is called too much, what the color is. It's a brown one. This is a 1/4 ounce. I use this one a little bit, but it's kind of a weird brown. I don't use it as much as some of the other chatterbaits, and I don't really use the elite chatterbaits. I use the original chatterbaits. I don't know about, it's just something in my head. I think that they're better lures, even though they're basically the same thing, just different colors. I use this one a lot right here. It's kind of a grayish brown, kind of green. I don't know what it's called. I think it's green pumpkin or something, but it's not a green pumpkin color at all. This is a 1/4 ounce, and I mean, I'll stick a crawl kind of like this, or the Yum chunk on the back of it right here. I mean, they got huge hooks on them, which I really like. I'll stick that as a trailer on it, and I mean, I will slay fish on this color right here. This is definitely my second favorite color. I ran out of my favorite color, which is the blue and black, and I use that. I use the 1/8 ounce and the 1/4 ounce in that, depending on the size of the fish. And I'll stick a little swim bait on it, or a chunk or something like that. And I mean, that's my favorite color. We have really dark ponds around me, so it's a good one for that. Speaking of the swim bait, we'll kind of go over the bank runner fishing, which is very excited about it. This is our swim bait. It's got a real big paddle on the end of it. This is green pumpkin red. I mean, they're really awesome baits. Here's a white one. I love the white one. The white one on the as a trailer for this. Here, I'll show you. Right, you just hook this bad boy up right up the middle of it. It's real soft. The white one's real soft. You stick that. Oh my. Bass love this. With their shad there, they love this bait so much with this trailer on it. So that's another another great one. So the swim bait right here. Here's a white one as well. We don't have too many colors in the swim bait because I mean, you don't really need a swim bait for very much. Let's see what we got. I'm still experimenting some stuff. They all come in a garlic scent or a coffee shad scent. It'll say on the label which one. I mean, you can smell the difference though. They come in one of the two. Right now, all of them are coming in the garlic scent. Once we kind of get out of that, then we'll go into coffee, see which one works better. But where did I just put bugs? There we go. We'll just get there's some of the white ones right here. These guys come in white, watermelon seed, which that one is a little bit, that was watermelon red. I was just experimenting, didn't like it too much. Watermelon seed though, it comes with the black flakes in it, and the minnow silver, which I don't have any minnow silver. Let's see if I got one in my junk box. Nope. I'm not really seeing any minnow silvers. Alright, here we go. Here's kind of a yellowish minnow silver. That's not really what that's why it's in the junk box. Didn't really turn out too well. This is a crawl. We actually sell these as well. But it's kind of a see-through bait. It's got a lot of silver flakes in it, and it really shines a lot, so it's good for trailers. If you're bouncing off the bottom, good for that. It looks like a shad. It's the real color. We've put these flakes in it, which is some silver ones, and then we'll throw in a little bit of red as well. I've seen that the red really works. We're kind of experimenting though, but so we got those three, and then we will go over to the lizard. So this is the Rocky Mountain lizard right here. It's definitely my favorite lizard that I've ever fished with. It really works a lot. They got that long tail with the curl at the end of it. It's got 4 appendages. It's a smaller bait profile. This is the watermelon green. This is definitely my favorite color for the lizard. These come in 8 packs. The shad as well, or swim bait. I call them shad because I mean I mainly use them in shad colors. They come in 8 pack as well. These come in 8 pack, but they work real well. I use them weightless or just a little, not really drop shot, but little split shot one. Just a little split shot weight on it. Bounce that sucker along. Works pretty well. The other one is the beaver tail craw. This is the ox blood color. I really like it. Oh yeah, the salamander or the lizard. They come in green pumpkin green, which I just showed you. Brown pumpkin green, which a little bit darker, and then black and blue. Well, black with blue flakes. So that's the 3 colors of that. Here, this is the BT craw. I usually trim it about here. I put that on a trailer. It works real well. This ox blood, like I was saying, comes in green pumpkin blue, June bug with blue flakes, which that's a good color, and brown pumpkin with green flakes. I don't think I have any other colors. So here's like all of our green lizards. Oh wait, here we go. Here's some green pumpkin green BT crawl right there. It's a good bait right there. Next bait we will go over is the magic worm. That right there, that is a worm right there. Look at that compared to my arm. It is the size of my forearm. It is I think it's a 16-inch worm. This is brown pumpkin magic right there. It's got tons of flakes in it. I mean, I've never fished with this. If you guys are in Florida or Texas or something, definitely try these out. I really want to see someone catch a bait. Even just let me know. Go on my Instagram, Colorado Fishing TV. if you get one of these when we come out, or go to Bank Runner Fishing TV actually. If you catch a fish off one of these, I'll send you some baits. I really want to see a fish caught off of it. We're not out yet with anything, you know, so not yet. But when it comes out, I'll put a reminder in my Instagram page if anyone can catch one off of it. And you really catch one, then I'll send you some baits, because that's awesome if you can do that. The other baits that we have is the crawl, which I showed you earlier. I don't think I have any crawls on me actually. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any crawls, but it's a realistic crawl. You can see that at Bank Runner Fishing Instagram. We haven't released anything yet, so this is all sneak peek just for you guys to know. The magic worm, it comes in watermelon with chartreuse trail in that color, but the crawl comes in white, blue, watermelon seed, chartreuse, and brown pumpkin blue. It's a great crawl, my favorite crawl I've ever. Actually, let's see if we got just a random colored one. Here's a June bug color. So I mean, it's really realistic. It's got these big old craws. It's got 8 appendages on it. It's got the 2 little antennas on it. I mean, this thing rocks in the water. It has lots of action to it. So that's a good one. And then we got the Senko, of course. You gotta have a Senko. That comes in ox blood, green pumpkin red, watermelon seed, a black with a red flake, chartreuse, and brown pumpkin with green flake. That's definitely the BT crawl when we had stonefly was our number 1 seller. Senko was definitely second though. So that's kind of our soft plastics. We're gonna come out with a whole apparel line, have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, really cool hats actually. That'll be our first thing to go out. They're awesome hats. We'll have stickers, we'll have all that type of stuff. But we're really thinking about doing some crankbaits, some hard baits. So this is kind of one of our square bill that we're using. We got size 4 hooks on it. I'm just testing this out. This is a shad color, red eye shad actually. I'm using these for some small hooks. It seems to work pretty well. Here's a darker shad color. Yeah, we don't have any hooks on this one yet. It's not so shiny, but this one's been working pretty well for me. It's got that chrome finish on it. Speaking of smallmouth lures, if anybody's used any of these square rattle traps, let me know in the comments how they work. I want to try them for some smallmouth, along with the Rebel and a rainbow trout. Gonna try that out. And then I know the flicker shad works, but I mean, I've never used it for smallmouth. I've been really into smallmouth lately. So just let me know what you guys think on that. Just comment that down below what you guys think. Definitely trying some. And if you got any other smallmouth, on my kayak, I've been going for smallmouth lately. So if you guys have anything that works really well for smallmouth on a kayak, or even not on a kayak, just let me know. I know tube jigs work pretty good, but I'm not too into tube jigs. So that's kind of the review part. My kayak's on top of my car right now. It is a 9-foot Tamarack Angler kayak, lifetime. I bought it at Walmart. I'll have another video up this week talking all about my kayak. It was a pain. I'll just let you know that. It's a story. You guys have got to watch that video. It's gonna be a funny story. But I mean, it's a good kayak. I've never had one before, so it's pretty fun to just kayak around, catch some smallmouth on. But kind of what's next for this YouTube? I'll definitely be doing some more golf course fishing like I've done in the past. Definitely, you guys really loved the trout fishing video that I posted about a year ago now. You guys loved it. I got like 2,200 views, so thank you guys so much for that. Definitely gonna have some more trout fishing. I didn't know you guys would like that so much. We'll do some actual good, awesome fly fishing, spinners. I really love the mouse tail from Berkeley right now. We'll go up in the mountains through Silverthorne, Breckenridge, around that. I'll definitely do some awesome trout fishing. I didn't know you guys liked that so much. So thank you guys for that so much. Definitely do some of that. We'll definitely do some kayak fishing, some pond hopping. But really, we're going on the YouTube grind now. Hopefully gonna post about at least one video a week. I haven't really gotten into it. And I was like, I like you and I love filming videos, so we'll definitely do some more. That's why I'm starting out with this one. But just follow along with my Instagram. If we can get up to 1,250 followers, I will do a giveaway on Bank Runner lures. So guys, just follow that. We might do a giveaway if we get to 100 subscribers as well. I mean, I'm only at like 47 right now. I really would love to get some more subscribers though. So share this channel around. We'll definitely do some giveaways. We'll do some reviews again. Lots of fishing. What else are we gonna do? Maybe we'll do a lot of shooting videos as well. That would be pretty cool. But stay tuned. Later this week we'll have that kayak video dropping. All of my gear and stuff I'll drop in the description. Please let me know in the comments if you have any smallmouth lures that you know. And follow Colorado Fishing TV on Instagram and Bank Runner Fishing on Instagram. And I'll see you guys later.